Nigeria Info.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi, Disu. And today being Wednesday is a Dear Bunmi day. Okay, and I've run straight into it. I have 6 issues, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 issues to go through in less than an hour. And I have my guest with me. I'm sure all of you remember her, Mrs. Funke Kuyoro.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Sheriff, Yao Baba Neo. What to ask for Baba? I spoke to Baba a few days ago. I'm on my bed. People are on the bed. How is Baba anyway?
He's doing well.
He's doing well.
Yes.
Yeah, Baba Neo. Okay, let's go. Yeah, can't do anything. Chocolate. Okay, let's go straight to business. The issues that we have. Are you listening? Look at me now. What are you thinking of him? He's safe. He's okay. You've talked him up in bed. He's not going anywhere. I've been sharing with you about my daddy. He's not going anywhere. If I leave, I could be worse off. My wayward ex is running me down. Her wealth makes her think she's superior. My ex and I are still intimate. His brother's girl gets on my nerves. His brother still turns me on. Choose the first one.
God.
Choose the first one.
All of them sounds really. Just
choose one. Choose. I want you to choose one. Choose one.
Okay, say them again.
No, I'm not saying them again.
And then
again.
choose one.
Let me choose. Okay, let's go by number one.
Okay.
Okay, Mandy. By the way, you are going to come sometime next week because we are going to talk about your industry, how you are faring in these trying times. Parties galore and so on and so forth.
Parties are still happening.
They're still happening at the same pace.
Yeah, surprisingly, even not only as being a guest,
Yes.
not only as planning, even
Yes.
as being a guest, from now till June, my diary is full.
Where is all this money coming from? My
Both
God.
will work with, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 70, I'm 80, everywhere.
People are still having these big parties.
Yes, they are.
We need to examine that. So maybe next Friday you will come. Is that a deal?
It is.
Okay. If I leave, I could be worse. Dear Bunmi, my current boyfriend is a professional, and so am I. We earn good salaries and live in a flat we both furnish towards our eventually getting married. Nobody say they are not married though, but they are both furnishing towards their getting married. I wonder what happens if they break up. How do they divide the furniture? You take 2 settees and you take... Okay. I thought I loved him.
Thoughts.
But a few weeks ago, I met a friend's brother who was on a short visit to the country. He was wonderful and witty, and eventually it happened. It happened. Sorry, not happened. My problem is that I believe I'm in love with this new man who says he's recently been separated from his wife and is in love with me too. He has since come back and we talk on phone fairly regularly. I'm now having my doubts about my current boyfriend. But if I leave now, I'll end up losing a lot of money I've invested in the flat. This is a very complex one.
Is it complex? I think is what the Yoruba called afofa.
Why? She didn't know she was going to fall in love with this other person
all the
now.
more reason why she shouldn't move into a flat with somebody else.
Until you are sure.
Yes.
Are you ever sure? She was sure until this person turned up.
So she'll start jumping up and down like a bird.
Now, see, now...
And then her motivation is the money she's going to lose. Was it all about that in the first instance?
But she doesn't want to follow love. She wants to retain her money. How is she going? As if I knew as if I knew when I heard them say they were putting money together. But how does he stay? What do you think she should follow? Love or money?
Who is even sure it's love and not lost? Even the second person.
It could be lost. It could be sometimes unknowingly. It could be the attraction of the guy living abroad.
Exactly. So what is that love?
But it has been for her to think of this other guy is an indication that she didn't love this one in the first instance.
She will move on to somebody else.
A third person.
Yes.
So she will still leave this one.
Yes.
Is it she has left him? It's physical movement. Look.
No, what I'm saying is that even the new one, when she sees another person.
You think she's like that?
She is.
Could it be that sometimes people grow on you and you think you are in love with them?
That's the issue.
So how do you know
proper definition?
How do you know love?
Definition of love.
Yes.
Because when you talk about loving somebody, you love them what's and all.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
Exactly.
Carry like Jimi. Lock, stock and barrel.
Yes.
Dog inclusive, just in case.
You love me, love my dog.
Love me, love my dog.
So if you have that propensity to say, okay, those are the. She's not a stable person. I'm sorry to say, and I'm not.
No, you don't have to
her.
be sorry. If she's not stable, she's not stable.
She's not a stable person. Even if she gets married to this guy,
she will still
do that.
Okay, somebody should solve this problem for me. The number to call in very early now. 0201 277 0993. I'd also like to hear from our female folk. 0201 465. Sorry, Jerry. 0201. I even got it. Sorry. 0201 465 7190. No carpet crossing. Male call male line. Female call female line.
You have two different lines.
We have two different lines. We have the line for male and we have the line for female. Do we have a caller? Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Can you solve this problem for me? What should she do? Quickly.
Yes, I can try. My name is Adekunle. I'm calling from Agege.
Yes.
I think she should just go ahead and marry the person she thinks she's in love with, because at the end of the day...
What about the money she has spent? She should forfeit it?
Money, she has to choose which one is more important to her, the money or
which one should she choose? If you are the one, which one would you choose?
No, I wouldn't choose the money. If the money was worth maybe like 500 million naira, probably. But I mean, the money she spent to furnish maybe 2-3 million, and she is going to have a limited supply of dollars from the new guy.
So, like my Jessa friend who says the amount that she has
it has become a transaction now.
But all relationships are transactional. Okay, let's pick another. Any call from the female line? Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Sorry.
Switch off your radio. Hello, good morning. Quick. We're on express. Quick. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
Good morning. This is Mr. Fisher of State.
Yes.
My own take is that she should go for that money.
So she should stay with the one where her money is.
Yes.
But let us be adults in the room. I hope all the schools, all the children have gone into the classroom. If she stays with the furniture man, she will be.
Her eyes are still outside.
Yes.
Her eyes are still outside.
Well, Uncle Jimmy, self-control is another thing, though.
She doesn't have it.
There's no one called self-control. If your mind has done it, he has done it. The physical side is very simple. Oh yeah. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Where are our women? They are asleep. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning,
Uncle Jimmy.
Who should she go for?
My name is Ade from Sulere. I think that lady is not serious. What if she was married to
Thank you, Ade.
What if she was married to that guy? Thought that you married, thought she would now. She now thought this guy comes from abroad. Will she have divorced because of that?
Yes, it's a probability. People do it. Haven't you heard of the phrase that Olowo gba yawo ole? Have you not heard that before?
I agree with you, Ade.
Ade is very, very angry. We have not heard one single female voice now. And the number is 0201 465 7190. Okay, let's move on to the next one. But you can still call in when we take a break. I was married for close to 12 years when my wife and I called it quits. We're in the process of getting divorced as both of us are fed up with the marriage. That makes me very happy. That both of them are fed up, so it makes it easier. I said it makes me very happy. It would have been sad if one was fed up and one wasn't. My wife is now spreading rumors around that I had affairs through all the times we were married and that I gave her an STD. This is a load of rubbish. As a matter of fact, she was the wayward one. You see now, both accusing themselves. As a matter of fact, she was the wayward one, and I've kept an incriminating letter she wrote to a close friend who was once her lover. I'm thinking it's about time I started telling some home truths about the appalling way she behaved when we were married. But we have 3 lovely children, and I don't want to get hurt. I think this, since both of you have decided
it should part amicably.
Even if they can't part, make everybody go your own way.
Yeah, well, that is what I'm calling. Well, you don't have to throw stones at each other.
Why do some people, especially with the emergence of the social media, why do some people feel they owe anybody any
explanation anywhere?
Or they need to tell, quote and unquote, their own side of the story?
Their own side of the story.
For me, there's no side of any story. Soldier come, soldier go.
Even the woman that is spreading the rumors.
The 2 of them are the same. For me, it's soldier come. What does that mean? Your Yoruba, is it that one? Birds of the the way it is for me is, and I want you to listen out there. It's nobody's business what happens in your marriage.
In your
life. If one party believes they want to be spreading rumors, so be it. I'm not obliged to answer anybody. I don't have anybody to answer but my God on what I've done. I don't believe in it.
I know these things, the truth always finds a way of coming out.
Yes, especially if you keep a dignified silence.
Yes.
We were talking about the social media when we were sitting downstairs, and I don't know why people want to live their lives in public.
Explain your life to everybody.
You don't know anybody. You are just a source of entertainment, and then you have become a source of revenue. Because if you notice all these, what do they call them? These people that have infiltrated their professions, influencers and so on, who have become journalists overnight. You'll be hearing, as if it's a rolling stone. You are providing income and you are providing entertainment for people who have.
And they'll move on to the next one.
They move on to the next one, and they complicate your life. My advice to you out there, generally, is if you have somebody doing that to you, just ignore.
I agree with you.
Just ignore.
I agree with you. You don't owe anybody.
You don't owe anybody.
Especially, the one that gets me with is he says he's trying to keep the sanctity of his children.
That is another thing,
if they go into a rough fight, everybody's saying their own. It's ultimately the children that are going to be affected.
Fuka, correct me if I'm wrong. If there's this kind of, if you have a partner who thinks that it's his or her business to go making the rounds selling stories, and you keep a dignified silence, at the end of the day, 9 cases out of 10 you'll be vindicated.
That's what I'm saying. The truth will come out.
You'll be vindicated.
Yes.
For me, if anybody asks you, if it's somebody who has to ask you strategically, just say, yes, everything is right, but I'm not doing it again. It's as simple as that. Oh, yes, it's true, I was a philanderer. Yes, I slept with yes, and the other one too. Not even 2 more, yes, but I'm not doing it again.
It's simple.
Does anybody have a contrary view? You might want to call in 020127709993. Female line is 0201-465-7190. No matter how you disguise your voice, Mr. Sheriff Quadri is here to catch you out. You do make an attempt. Mr. Sheriff Quadri is here to catch you out. It is 9:19. I think I can take in the third story. Let me just take the story, then we'll take a break and we'll comment about it. Listen to it very carefully, Mrs. Funke Kuyoro, the wife of my very good friend, Mr. Sesson Bartholomew Kuyoro. It says Sunday. I forgot Sunday is also part of it. Okpeolu says her wealth makes her think she's so superior. I have an old friend who meddles in my financial affairs. I've seen this story before. We've been together since secondary school and are now in our 40s. We are both divorced, two of the, like Sheriff said, but the similarity ends there. My friend seems to have the best of everything. This is everything. Envy is coming in through the door. She runs a thriving business and has a house in a nice place on Lagos Island. She has only 2 children. I have 4. I do a bit of petty trading from time to time, and some of the children chip in financially whenever they can. I have a claptrap car, push and start, which I struggle to keep on the road. My friend has cars. She fills up with petrol. I did envy is too much. Whenever I grumble about money, she asks me why I didn't invest when I had a good job. Is she for real? How can I invest in anything bringing up 4 children with no real help coming? This is I don't even want to read the rest of it. There's too much envy in all this. So let's quickly go to the conclusion. How do I make her understand that I don't being like questions about my finances? This one is not a friend.
I don't even know. I don't see what the point is.
I don't see what the point is. She says that her friend now tries to say, what are you doing with your finances, so and so forth. Fingers are not equal. This is a completely dissatisfied human being. You know, what's your business with your friends' finances and so on and so forth? If she buys petrol all the time, but if you want her to fill your car, why don't you add your car to the free?
What's your business?
What's your business with that? This is envy.
And the friend rightly will question her. Whether
yes,
you have
envy.
Whether you have 4 children, the 4 children was your choice.
Envy.
The 4 children was your choice.
How do you handle an envious friend?
Well,
you keep them at bay.
Exactly. You close that door.
Close that door. Some people can't seem to live without friends. Me, I can live without anybody.
You can't live without my husband.
Your husband, okay. That one. That one. I can't live without him. The day he goes, I'm going with him. I told him. He's not going yet. But the day, as he's going like this, my neck to neck. Because who will I harass every morning? But on a serious note, I think when you get to a point in life, you really do have to be very careful about friends.
Who your friends are?
This is terrible. What's her name, sir? Okpeolu. Where did Auntie Bunmi know this one? But I've seen this story before.
You are envious of the achievements of your friend.
Of your friend. She's even able to list up to the point that he knows that one fills her tank. You know, Okay. Do we have a call? Okay. Let me see. Auntie Bunmi says that I just wanted to see what she says. She says it's obvious you resent your friend's financial good fortune, and that's a shame. Your protests imply that she's at fault for having more cash than you do. But if circumstances have been a little different, your roles might have been reversed. Anyway,
these are the people that will tell you that I didn't have the opportunity that you have. That's why I'm not where you are.
Nobody has the same opportunities now.
My father died. That's why I didn't go to school.
It was my husband. It was his dad. No, the very common one is that it was the wife who brought a bad leg. Let me translate it for Yoruba. This is SOC call it. Or it's a buruku. Do you believe in such things?
No.
That a woman can come in with
I
bad
believe
leg?
everybody is responsible for themselves.
But some people believe that this era of women, you have to be very careful. You have to be gender sensitive. Let's pick that call. Hello, good morning. Why come they don't say it's men that bring the bad leg? Hello.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning.
Good morning,
That's a
Auntie.
lady.
That's a lady.
Yes, my name is Princess calling from Ikotu.
Good morning, our princess. Can we hear from you?
As for the last story, you should stay away from that friend. That friend is an enemy. That is no more a friend again.
Benny.
She should run for her life.
Benny.
Yes, sir.
Benny.
And then for the second one, the lady is not stable. She should choose either her money or she should choose the new guy.
If you were in a choose, which one would you choose? Remember,
Uncle
your husband
Jimmy,
is listening.
for me to have stayed with a guy to be planning something, I saw something in him.
Exactly.
The one that is abroad, I don't know his character.
Yes.
I don't know if he's a drug addict. So I will stay with the one I know and plan. After all, he has a good job too.
Well, I just got a note from your husband. He's thanking you for having stayed with him this far. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Or a global powerhouse?
listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest. And I still have with me Mrs. Funke Kuyoro. Mr. Olajujoye, do you know him? Emolas.
Yes, I do.
Baba.
Yes.
He said, JD, good morning. Please say hi to Iyawo Baba for me.
Hello, Mr. Olajujoye.
And somebody is also
you?
saying hello to you. He says it's MC Sheyi. Do you know MC Sheyi?
Yes, I do.
He said hello to Madam Funke Kuyoro. I'd like to thank Mommy Ikorodu. She says that diphtheria, which was what we treated in the morning, is known as shegede in Yoruba and is often called mumps.
Diphtheria.
Diphtheria. We treated that as diphtheria in King's College.
Oh yes, that's one person died.
One person died. I didn't even know it was. I didn't know mumps was that deadly.
I didn't.
I didn't know mumps had.
I knew mumps, but I didn't know it was diphtheria.
Well, yes, that's what I mean. Yes, I didn't know it was. Of course, I knew mumps. You couldn't have grown up and not known mumps. Shigede. I think the one that you get swollen and things like that. Okay. Let's look at Judith, though. Are you listening, Mrs. Kuyoro? Look up, look at me. I want to make sure you're not sleeping.
Somebody is saying I should greet you.
Who is that?
Damola MC. Damola is an MC.
Oh, okay.
Says I should greet Uncle Jimmy.
Okay, let him greet Uncle Jimmy Akeo. I currently live with my boyfriend of 6 years, and we have a lovely 3-year-old son. Hey, Auntie Bunmi, where do you get these people? I had a crush on his brother, and I'm afraid I still find him attractive. Every time I see him, the feeling gets stronger. I can't stop thinking about him, even now as I have a son by his sibling. Where is the world going?
And he wants the brother as well.
Where is the world? Sheriff, you should be worried though. You stood up. You should be worried. My relationship with my brother has always been rocky. With my boyfriend. And if his brother makes a pass at me, I'm wrong. What do I tell Judith now? She says that she's ready that if the brother makes a pass,
go with the brother. Moral scruples have gone to the dogs. Nobody cares about anything.
But she said that she said she no longer even loves the man because, according to her, their relationship is rocky. So she'd rather have the brother. Has that happened anywhere in the Bible or in the history of Nigeria? When it's not as if the brother is dead, no. Where he's alive, you live and go for the brother. What does that tell you?
A lot of things happen. Somebody was saying something over the weekend about the high rate of if you actually, I think we've talked about this before, even with things as far as even procreation, children.
Yes.
You don't know who owns the child, especially with the women. And I'm thinking, how did we get here? You have 4 children, only one is your husband's.
I hear that is very commonplace now.
Now.
It's frightening now.
It is frightening.
Wait. Excuse me. Is it, I want to ask you something. Is it that it has happened in the past, but because we didn't have the social media and easy access
or
to
DNA?
Because remember back in the day, once you went up to a man and you told him, I cannot find my time, you tell her to go look for it where it is, the man will just walk away. And so we must have had, incidents like that, but because we didn't, there was no easy DNA. Today, I think DNA is through a penny. I suspect that in 2 years' time, you'll be able to go to DNA by going to the chemist to buy something, pin it, and they'll tell you if it turns purple, it is you. If it turns, in all honesty.
But it's frightening that
we do have some prominent people who the whole society knew that that child of Mama so and so, it is brother who lives down the road. That we do have a lot of that. So it must have been quite commonplace in the past, but I wonder what people think. Sheriff, what do you think? Do you think it is more prevalent here, or now you find we have the means of knowing? Which do you think it is?
I think majority of the things that we now know, we're thinking that they're on the rise. They are not exactly on the rise.
It's just that the knowledge.
We didn't know about them.
And the opportunity.
They've been around for a very long time.
But me, I look like my father. I look.
And then if you don't,
I think I need to put
if
the
you want to
photograph
know
of
who
my
your
mother.
father is, ask your mother.
Do you know that must be the thinking in Ghana? Why Ghana is a matrilineal society? Your claim to being a Ghanaian is from your mom, not from your dad.
From your dad.
Yes, now Rollins' dad was Scottish. It's his mom that was a Ghanaian.
So that's the
Rollins his dad was Scottish. His mom was
so they consider more where your mom comes from. Than
it's
your
not by
dad.
law. Your claim to being a Ghanaian it's what they call a matrilineal. Yes, it's from the mom.
From where your mom was.
Yes,
comes from.
Maybe
it's only your mother that can tell who your father is.
Maybe we should even do that, because when you see, for example, some traditional rulers behaving one kind, you'll be asking yourself, someone, is this man a prince? We have a call there. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle JD.
Morning, Mrs. Oboli.
Good morning to your guest as well.
Yes.
Uncle JD, I've been laughing since the inception of today's show. So, the truth is, story Uncle JD, a woman that gave birth to a Chinese child, when the man asked, why does this child not look like me? He said, you're always taking her to a Chinese restaurant. So probably it was the food. Chinese.
So, but do you think that, thank you very much, madam, do you think that we should impose serious punishment on those who do this? That society must...
Who is punishing? Who is the person that punishing? The Bible says, who is without sin?
Who can cast
the first stone?
Oh dear. Okay, let's move on to another one. This is very contentious. But should she go with the brother though?
No.
I'm just asking. I don't like the way you said no, as if I'm contemplating it.
No. Capital N-O. No.
Okay, calm down. Do we have a call? Not yet. Okay, let our listeners call in. They will advise on whether she should go. But I'm just asking. I'm a neutral man in all these things.
Yes, I understand.
Yes. I if you ask me, I'll tell her to leave the home entirely.
Exactly. Go and sort yourself
Since you don't love the guy anymore, you seem to be attracted to the brother. Why don't you just leave the two of them?
Unfortunately, the brother might not even be attracted to her.
Exactly. So that's a point. But he might be.
He might not be. He might be.
He might. Okay, which one is 60-40? 60 he might be, 40 he might not be.
Yes. Because only brother like with dear,
and besides, I can't imagine my brothers. It'd be like your sisters. It's almost worse than incest. Anyway, let's go to something that's a bit more pleasurable. This is from a lady called Ireti.
Okay.
Ireti said, I'm in my early 20s and I split up with my boyfriend a few months ago after a year together because he didn't want a steady relationship. You know, there are some men, they are non-committal. So he didn't want, let's just be on, off and on like that. He doesn't want any
casual, no strings attached.
They have all kinds of love now. There's one they call agape. There's one they call standalone. There's another one they call love without benefits. Which one is love without benefits?
I'm hearing it from you.
Okay, you don't pretend. You know.
I'm hearing it for the first time.
You know. You're a party. You might be very anything. There's one love without benefits. There's another one they call agape. No, there's a third one where everybody is free to. You can go left and that
open
one can go right.
relationship.
Open relationship. I see that a lot in Facebook.
I read one yesterday on Facebook as well.
What did they say?
The guy, he's married. He was bringing women into the house. I told you I wanted an open relationship. So the girl now, he was bringing one each. The girl now brought 2 men at the same time.
That one is going to go so. Okay. So she says that he said he loved me and would always be there for me, but he broke my heart. Men usually break women's heart. Is it that women expect much to... Do women understand men?
What is there to understand?
No, but do women... Let me ask you.
It's not a matter of understanding. It's a matter of... Your question should be... Do you...
You are teaching me my job. You are teaching me... Baba, you should want this woman. You are teaching me my job. My question to
you. Are you willing to accept all the nonsense the man is about?
Why do you say it's nonsense? Now, what has he done?
No, you asked me, do women understand me?
I just said we are doing nonsense and you are pointing your hands at me. So she says they're still together, but when I texted him the next day, he said he had a girlfriend. And anyway, they are both unstable. His mom says he cares for me, but he needs to sort out his head. I've gotten a new boyfriend now, and I've told my ex I have no feelings for him, but deep down, she still loves
him. Those things happen. It's not unusual.
Because according to her, he's the only one who understands me.
So why is she having a new boyfriend?
She's having a new boyfriend because that one says he doesn't want this is somebody, she's mixed up. She's mixed up. She can't, she's not sure of what she wants. But look at this irony and this dilemma. What happens to you if you fall in love with a man and he doesn't like you that much?
You fall out of love.
Can you fall in and out of love? Is it
what
like
do you want to do? Are you going to kill yourself?
Is it like a door? You open this door, love you close it. It can't fall. They say love it lasts forever. If you love a guy,
it's not reciprocal.
Matabon. Make up your mind which one you want to say now.
If it is not reciprocal.
Is that correct? Is that
yes.
Correct? It's correct. Okay.
You didn't go to school.
I went to school. I beat your husband. I beat your husband in English. I beat him. Ask him. I beat him in English.
It's not reciprocal. Love has to be fed.
With what?
Reciprocity.
You went to girls' high school, have you?
Yes, Methodist girls' high school.
I'll be lenient with you. Even though you spent all your time looking for a baby boys. How did you end up with an MBHS boy?
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. This man can't be trusted. Only God knows what he did. Okay, so do we have anybody on the line? Yes, we do. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Chief Ambassador Jimi Disu.
Yes, just hold it there.
1 and 2 Esquire.
Esquire. Honorable. You have to add honorable now. You have to add honorable.
Madam, good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
Then, let me ask you, don't say before you talk. Let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
What do you advise a woman who loves a man and the man doesn't love her? What should he do?
Move on.
It's difficult.
I no go area now.
Okay.
Okay. Let me twist the story.
The man doesn't love the woman.
Yes.
So the woman, that is no go area, please. That woman should come.
Okay. How does a man or a woman who loves somebody and is not loved back, you think it's easy to just walk away? It's not easy.
No, it can't
work. The thing will be doing you.
To be 50-50.
See, the thing will be doing you. There is no love that is 50-50. Don't let's deceive ourselves. I don't believe in 50-50 love.
There are some loves. Odogu.
Have
you watched the new film?
No, I'm the one.
Yes, it is. And it's common.
Sheriff, do you believe in 50-50 love? Equal love?
I don't know.
That's the safest answer because one Bonibadan. If he says anything contrary,
I think
no food for him to break his fast.
The reason I say I don't know is because I think, more often than not, one person is always loving more.
We love him more.
But there's still that reciprocity.
Mrs. Koyoro,
yes.
Which is the safer one? For the man to love more or the woman to love more? Which is safer?
There's there's none, because in both, I've seen disasters where the difference in the love is very, very remarkable. It's one person that loves, the other person doesn't care.
I think the safest bet is at the very least, a couple should be friends to each other.
All relationship must start with friendship.
Friendship. So it would help balance. There's no relationship that doesn't have challenges.
Yeah.
None.
Well, what do you say about arranged marriages?
I don't believe in it.
But it happens.
It happens.
And sometimes.
Well, no. I take it back.
They turn out successful.
Yeah, I take it back. I don't believe in it if it comes from the onset with a commitment. I mean, people do arrange. You might then say that, Jimi Disu, okay, I have this friend and so on and so forth. As long as the commitment isn't at the very beginning, and you try it out.
and then you both of you try it out and it works out. That is not arranged marriage.
Oh, the arranged marriage.
I'm talking about arranged marriage. You are the girl, you are the boy, you must marry.
Nobody does that again.
But it works for some people, especially in the Indian community.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Some people are in marriages, they could jolly well be flatmates. They could have all the children, they could whatever, but they could be flatmates. Because the test of marriage, I think, really, as you grow old and the children are out of the house,
then you are both in the house by yourself. You must be friends.
You must be friends. I think 40 Baba.
Baba Oniejo.
I know he's your best friend. We have a caller here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Adeshewa from Ikoju.
Hey, how are you?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. How are you?
Yes.
Please go.
Uncle Jimmy, my own take is on a woman loving more or a man loving more. See, in a relationship, a man is always a go-getter. So I think the love should come more from the men. Because why?
Hey, Ronnie, it's because of you are thinking of the money. You are thinking of the money.
Uncle Jimmy, see, when they get into marriage, it will reduce. Why? Because he's gotten his base. He has already gotten his base, so it will reduce naturally.
It will not reduce.
So
if a man loves a woman, it will be doing him giz till the very end. Yes.
And that's true. A lot of men don't easily fall out of love if they.
If a man actually loves,
if they truly love the
woman,
it's not. In most cases, their love is sustained, or except the woman does something very drastic.
The kind of love, okay, I think maybe it could differ from one person to the other. For me, for example, if I have as a partner somebody who is very intelligent and witty, we're halfway there. That I can have a conversation with because of my nature.
I thought it might change, though.
Will sell me. Any more any more. No, they're not fit. They never try. But seriously, if it's somebody I can have because some couples can have a conversation. They can have a formal conversation. But they can't have like I said, if I have a partner, once we are friends, we can joke together. We're halfway there.
Yes, friendship is important.
It's very, very important. Somebody I'm very playful. Somebody, you know, it helps.
You have to be friends first.
Which one to come first?
Friendship. But
you just now you said some arranged marriages work.
Yes.
Where they just put you together like
love.
that.
They grow in love.
Can you grow in love?
Well, yes, I think so. It can happen.
Do you have an example of somebody who grew in love?
I've seen people,
name
elderly
them.
people. No, I don't know that.
Of course, you won't name them. I'm joking.
They were no. I don't even know. I don't have a name for them. But
yes,
parents of our friends who were brought together by circumstances.
But those times were different.
That's the one I'm talking about.
The marriages we are talking about at that time, the
Omolagbaja, they bring them together.
But marriages in those days were the man was overall boss. These days, marriages are like management meeting. Strategic meeting. Everybody must bring what he has to the table. He or she has to the table. I hope the younger people know that this is not a time for you to think you want to marry a Superman. You just sit back and then he, like a tipper, is offloads. No, that's not going to happen. You have to now. Marriages,
but there are still men that insist that their wives are not going to work.
Any man, any woman who takes that does so at her own peril.
Yes.
There's a constant. I don't even want to argue about it. You won't work. You won't bring something to the table. No matter how small. What if something happens to the man? Okay, we got to go.
Thank you.
So quickly go and make a tuwo.
Eba negusi.
No, one day I phoned Baba at 11 o'clock. He wanted to eat fufu. Thank you very much. Okay? And please give my regards to my friend. That's where we're going to end it today. I've been speaking to Mrs. Olufunke Kuyoro, who is the wife of my very good friend, Mr. Olusegun Bartholomew Sunday Kuyoro. We'll be back again.
Are you the one who named him Bartholomew?
Bartholomew, Sunday
That's your
Kuyoro.
own name.
That's his baptismal name from me. We'll be back again tomorrow at 7:30 with Sheriff, and here at 9 o'clock, and we'll be back to serious business tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves, and What's Up Lagos comes up next.